Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, COVID-19 proves that destroying biodiversity can have a devastating impact, says CEO Rourkela Steel Plant in his message to mark World Environment Day. Enterprising endeavour of structural and fabrication shop collective of Rourkela Steel Plant saves Rs 60 lakhs for the company. And Karamveer Awards presented in new plate meal. Now the news in detail. The COVID-19 pandemic is a brutal reminder that destroying biodiversity can have devastating impact on the human race, said Mr. Deepak Chattaraj, CEO Rourkela Steel Plant, in his message to the plant collective on the eve of World Environment Day. It is worth mentioning here that World Environment Day is observed every year on 5th June to create awareness for protecting the nature and keeping our environment clean and green. The theme of this year is biodiversity. Elaborating about importance of biodiversity, the CEO said, biodiversity is the foundation that supports all life on land and below water. It affects every aspect of human health, providing clean air and water, nutritious foods, scientific understanding and medicine sources, natural disease resistance, and climate change mitigation. Changing or removing one element of this web affects the entire life system and can result in disastrous consequences. Touching upon the massive efforts being made by RSP to protect and preserve the biodiversity, Mr. Chattaraj said, as a responsible corporate citizen, Rourkela Steel Plant is nurturing the environment by adopting state-of-the-art, energy-efficient and environment-friendly steel-making technologies in a progressive manner, and also through expansion of carbon sink by massive tree plantation for creating conducive environment for flora and fauna. In his message, the CEO also emphasized on reducing the usage of single-use plastics and advised all to shift towards reusable alternatives. Calling upon Rourkelites to demonstrate their care, concern and commitment towards Mother Earth as well as the future generations, Mr. Chattaraj said, on the auspicious occasion of World Environment Day, let us take a pledge to reduce, reuse and recuperate so as to keep the planet Earth as well as all the living beings safe and healthy. It is worth mentioning here that RSP has put in place robust systems to consistently reduce the air, water and land pollution. The plant's dedicated efforts in use of alternate fuels like blast furnace gases, carbon monoxide gases and LD gases and use of renewable energy has led to a cleaner environment. The specific carbon dioxide emissions from RSP have come down to 2.445 tons of carbon dioxide per tons of crude steel during the year 2019-20 from a level of 2.744 tons of carbon dioxide per tons of crude steel 5 years ago. The steel plant has also installed online monitoring systems for continuous monitoring of different air pollutants and water pollution. RSP is the first steel plant which has installed online AAQMS and is presently operating 4 ambient air quality monitoring stations and 20 continuous emission monitoring stations installed in different chimneys. These monitoring stations are uplinked with the servers of State Pollution Control Board, Government of Odisha and Central Pollution Control Board, Government of India. The monitoring results are regularly analyzed and preventive actions taken to minimize environmental pollution. RSP has planted 1 lakh trees inside RSP plant premises during 2019-20. With this, the total plantation has crossed 50 lakhs and the total green cover in Rourkela is now 33.22%. The green and clean ambience of the steel city of Rourkela offers an eloquent testimony to RSP's commitment to Mother Earth. The committed employees of structural and fabrication shop of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant, have successfully developed 4 ton dishes for steel melting shop 2 for use in caster 1 and 2. This enterprising venture has resulted in direct financial saving of rupees 60 lakhs for the company, as a single ton dish would have cost the company rupees 15 lakhs if purchased from the market. It may be noted that the ton dishes are used in the casters of SMS2 for distribution of liquid steel into the copper molds of continuous casting machine. About 18 ton dishes are installed in SMS2. Many of them have been installed since inception and hence have got damaged because of years of wear and tear, leading to problems in operations. Hence, some of them needed to be replaced gradually with new ones. The structural and fabrication shop collective took up the challenge of developing new ton dishes. Material selections for the job and sequence of fitting and welding work was carried out carefully. Tunion, pins and machine parts were developed in repair shop mechanical. 3 ton dishes have already been delivered to SMS2, while the fabrication of the 4th one is going on and will be delivered shortly. It is worth mentioning that earlier in 2008-9, the shops had fabricated and supplied 3 ton dishes which are still working satisfactorily in SMS2. A Karamveer Award function cum HOD communication meeting was held at New Plate Mill on 30th May. Mr. Rajiv Ranjan CGM NPM presided over the function. Present on the occasion were other senior officials and employees of the department. The function was held adhering the norms pertaining COVID-19. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Ranjan informed the members about the various steps taken up by the department to meet the challenges of COVID-19, like adherence to workplace advisory, sanitization, maintaining production and dispatch during lockdown. He also commended the efforts of NPM Collective in contributing to the company's revenue in spite of tough situations. A brief presentation was made by Ms. Simpi Patel, MTA admin, on the impact of COVID-19 on RSP's production and profitability and preparedness for unlocking periods with utmost safety precautions. During the meeting, the Chief General Manager handed over the Karamveer Awards to Mr. Prashant Kumar Samal, ACT, Mr. Anil Kumar Mishra, ACT, and Mr. Bimal Murmu, OCT, for the month of January, February and April 2020 respectively. Mr. Samal was awarded for his contribution towards ensuring 100% usage of PPEs by self as well as others, and also for his creativity and innovation in easy replacement of CBT arms. Mr. Mishra was felicitated for ensuring safety and housekeeping in his area of work. Mr. Murmu was awarded for cleaning and fixing of heat exchangers of both HPL motor with in-house available resources. The program was coordinated by Ms. Simpi Patel. And with this, we come to the end of this news bulletin. Namaskar.